Tell me, is 7 a Jewish number? And what about 8? I'm often asked, what numbers are Jewish? And I always answer, all of them. We Jews have the whole math, and 18 and 3 and even 1. The mystical teaching of Kabbalah explains the meaning of each number. In Jewish tradition, each digit has a specific spiritual significance. In how many days was the world created? Sometimes the Torah speaks of 7 days of creation, sometimes of 6 days of creation. No, it depends what stage of creation you are talking about. Everything physical was created in 6 days, but by the end of the 6th day, matter did not yet have any spiritual side to it. There was no meaning to this physical existence. On the 7th day, God gave spirituality to the material world. If we look only at the physical world, it was created in 6 days. But in its entirety, the creation took 7 days. And these 7 days correspond to the 7 sfirot, which are described in Kabbalah. Each one of the sfirot is representing one of the forms of God's expressions. But the 7th sphira doesn't represent anything by itself. It just provides connection for other 6 sfirot and meaning for their existence. So, how many of these sfirot are there, 6 or 7? Well, it depends how you look at it. The number 7, therefore, is alluding to the highest of what we, beings of flesh and blood, can achieve. It points to the spiritual side of our existence. But there are also higher levels of spirituality that we cannot reach. They are represented by the number 8. Interesting. The infinity sign, and 8 turned on its side, was invented by a British mathematician, John Wallis, in the middle of 17th century. I don't know what prompted him to associate infinity with number 8. I doubt that the Brit was familiar with Jewish mysticism. But according to the Torah, he was definitely thinking in the right direction. 8 is a level above this world, and everything in this world is limited. We ourselves cannot get to number 8 because we are limited. But 8 follows 7. If we have done everything in our power and reached the level of 7 ourselves, then we may be given the opportunity from above, which corresponds to number 8. There are things that we cannot achieve on our own, but God tells us that if we do everything in our power to reach the maximum of our abilities, He will take care of the rest. That's why the Chanukiah has 8 candles. The Jews back in those days did everything in their power to light the menorah, and God took care of the rest, and the miracle has occurred. In the first and the second Jerusalem temples, the menorah had 7 candles. It gave the world the highest light that the world can perceive. In the third temple, we are told, when Mashiach comes, the menorah will have 8 candles. Because at that point, we will do everything in our power to transform this world, and then the level above us will be revealed to us from God.